Hi, buddy. Welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and get back in here.
The Sisters of Twilight.
So as we saw last time, the Beastmen are kind of trolling us here, so we're probably just going to have to eat the cost and hire a lord.
Dawn, the frisson of dust.
Which is unfortunate, but it's better than losing the game. So, alright, let's go ahead. We gotta, because, like, the other option is try to run back with them, which it's gonna be too late. I can't get there in one turn anyways. So if they want to hit it next turn, I would not be able to stop them. And then these guys are just gonna keep hiring, and I'm gonna have to face a 20 stack on this town, and it's just untenable.
Order is all.
Just each turn that I waste with this, having to run around and do nothing, is, you know, almost 2,000 gold. So hiring another unit to stand in for me that's going to be like, you know, 1,200 is probably worth. Alright, let's go and do it. So in the other times that I had run this... Ooh, I don't remember them having cavalry last time, I don't think. Maybe they did.
Battle, a regrettable necessity.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's just what we're gonna have to do, and that's gonna happen a lot in this campaign, probably, where I just have to hire a lord just to kind of stand in and try to defend against backdooring. Beastmen are the worst because they're, you know, cloaked when they walk around the whole time, concealed, whatever.
Sisters of Twilight.
Okay, so hopefully we can get them to stack in this choke.
Ready for battle!
Protect our archers over here on the flanks. We don't have any tank-like units that can sit here and deal with them, so we're gonna have to just try to divert their attention. I mean, I guess we do have some spears, so maybe it is worth it to try to just choke them with spears here.
Eternal God.
And that way they can't really get, you know, it's kind of a, we could kite them for a long time, but getting them all bunched up for the AoE off of her thing, and then for Flock of Doom, that's probably a better move than just trying to play the kite game with them. Oh, we need to make these through the group. And then we'll just kind of see what we want to do with these guys.
Ever ready.
Now, before I have had them put stuff over here, so maybe they won't if we all just come over here.
Eternal God. Our bows are yours. At once.
Hunting my foes.
It is done.
Asray Mage.
Straight away.
Nature calls us.
Awaiting orders. With haste.
I think they lowered the range on this significantly at earlier ranks, especially.
Sisters of Twilight.
Blaze guard.
Fear everywhere.
Eternal God. Athol Luran. With haste.
Now we do want to stand close to them so that they get the extra little bonuses.
At once.
My bow hungers.
The forest speaks.
Yeah, let's see if we can wrap around and maybe get to those archers on the back there.
Raiders of Athol Luran.
Sister, kill them.
Blaze guard.
Jeez, they're doing quite a bit of damage there.
Like the wind. Understood.
Guardians of Lauren, with me, sister.
Spell singer. Orders.
Azray, attack.
Taking the position! Bloody battle!
Armed and ready! Forever loyal! Cavalry! Sound the horn! Riders ready!
Arahan and Nestra!
Deepwood Mage.
Blade Guard!
Those going down are gonna get torn up.
Sisters of Twilight!
By those Ashopti, which are really annoying to deal with.
Fight as one!
Let's hunt! It shall be done!
At
Oh,
once.
jeez, really?
Athel Lauren! Glade Guard!
Hand of the forest! Now!
Right! It shall be done! Rise, sons of Kurnos! Faster! Flatten them! The war! Glade Guard! Children of Ethel Lauren! By Kurnos! Hurry!
Dawn and dusk!
Awaiting orders!
Okay, there we go.
Glade Guard! For Athel Lauren!
War is tragedy! Taste my bow!
The forest wills it! We accept!
The season of war! Season of wrath!
Athel Lauren! Yes! Kill them!
I will!
Okay, yeah, they're about to run.
Attack! Swift! Quickly now! Now!
Hit some of my own units a bit too much there, but
Withdraw!
they hung in there. So yeah, I think that I think that aura definitely helped a lot. Like, yeah, they're not getting a lot of kills, but you know, it still lowered their armor by 7 or whatever it was, lowered their melee defense, so we got some kills on them, and then the extra physical resist and melee defense I think was pretty big. Now, she doesn't do as much damage if you get within
Enjoyed that.
whatever 70 yards of them, but I think that having the auras is more useful. Probably later on I can put it on like some kind of melee lord or something that I can get closer that has better armor. But for now I think it's
The
good.
land must be cleansed.
Now the
Total
one thing you don't
destruction.
get with this
Regrettable,
is
but
replenishment.
necessary.
Now if we abandon this, I think it does give
They must know disorder.
just don't know what this is going to give me. I don't know if they buffed it or not. I remember it used to be pretty bad, but I would get replenishment. And since the beastmen are on my tail right now, I mean, if it gets burned, I guess it's whatever, right? If I just... This is in a different province, technically. But then these guys are going to come back if I do that, right? I could just... I think you can abandon it, but it hurts your public order quite a bit. How soon am I going to have to come down and deal with beastmen? Because if I raise this, then I'm going to be too tired if they start, like, sieging my town or something there. But if I can just survive one turn and like underway and get back, I'll be fine. Obviously get more money if we clear.
Root and branch.
The land must be cleansed.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and clear.
It is tomorrow's destination.
Now you cannot jump this wall all the way over here, even if you get the movement speed. I had the movement speed last time, but I can jump and like come over here and probably be okay.
Itching for fresh battle.
I mean, my like really important units are still good to go. It's just the the spears are a little weaker.
Only when necessary. Smile upon us.
I mean, I could get this just for the leadership. 5 leadership is relevant in some of these fights when you don't want your spears to break early on. Missile strength during ambushes is also quite good. Like I said last time, that might even be even if they ambush you. Let's go ahead and get that just for the leadership, just because I want to be as strong as possible here. Yeah, lowering the armor and the melee defense, I think, was pretty big. Okay, other Twilight items. This. 4 melee attack and 5 missile damage is pretty huge. Which ones do I have already? Okay, so I have this helm for the melee defense, and then I have this for the dragon mask. Okay.
My thanks, Master Smith.
Why grant Nestra tools of war?
Okay. And I think I want to do Beast because local armies 10% ambush success chance. Actually, I kind of like that because I might eventually just use a a low-level lord as bait and like raid outside of a town and then have my main army in ambush stance outside of the town. That's a good way to like pull people out of cities sometimes if they fall for it.
I share the forest's thoughts.
Okay. And with her, so I could get 2 stacks of Flock of Doom, or I could get this extra, oh, you get to choose any of these, okay. Can eventually get Rain of Spires. Now, this is not your army, it's an aura. So this does affect garrison. Anything that says your army gets a buff does not affect garrison, but if it's units that are near you in an aura, that does affect garrison. So what do we have? Quite a few melee.
Enjoyed that.
3 archers. Spears. I think the melee one's probably best, just to allow me to kind of reposition and maybe flank with the Wildwood Rangers. I don't think we have enough missile units to where that would matter. Melee attack could be pretty good too. Usually just buying more time for flanking and just drawing out fights a little bit longer is probably better overall.
Listen to the sounds.
It does lock the other ones. Yeah, I think I like Loic and then Flock of Doom. Okay, so we do get Overcasted Flock of Doom if we want for 12. So this only saves like 2 Winds of Magic. It does lower the cooldown by an extra 20%, but I think just getting... Oh, we get 10. I still think having Flock of Doom is more important than getting 10. That's pretty interesting. They can get that right away. Two free Castle Dwellers is pretty nice. And then she is actually terrible in combat. But she's got Flock of Doom, which is huge against Beastmen early, so...
How could I? The unbridled glory of battle.
Oh, and I can give her an office, which might help some. Dryad, Shriekin, and Treeman. Now that's Lord's army, so again, not going to do anything. Ward's army doesn't matter. Apotheosis stuff doesn't matter. Can she get any of them? She can just get these 3. I don't know what Loic's blessing is offhand. I mean, so none of these actually do anything. Yeah, Dark Lore magic can fill this role. Okay, so you do have to have a Dark Lore. Orion or a Glade Ward can serve as the Queen's champion. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you have to have corresponding magic. Sort of. I mean, I guess we'll just put her here. I don't think that's going to do anything, but... We've almost got a technology. What was that? Please tell me there's not a Beastman over here. No. It's 10,000 upgrade that. Okay, we're going to have to wait on that. And let me see. Main town. Yeah, no buildings there. Alright. That's all we can do. Cross our fingers. Sorry.
The sanctity of dawn,
The frisson of dusk.
I did put the item on her, right? Yes.
twin defenders of the glades. Bliss.
Bloodshed.
Oh, sister.
Nature's own shortcut.
Ariel sends us.
Really? Okay, I am on my property. Like, I've got one toe on there. I was like, please, just give me the regen. I don't know where these beastmen went, but now we gotta play footsie running around with them. Oh, I guess I messed up. I should have hired some units last turn, and then I can hand them off to her, and then that way I'm not sitting around waiting.
Serene Nestra.
Tempestuous Arahan.
Okay, so we want to go for this. Extra winning battles or Heathlands. We want that. And then
Purity.
yeah, we just want spears.
Harmony.
Bloodshed.
A season of peace.
A season of waste.
I don't know where these beastmen went. I saw them move down there earlier. I'm pretty sure. I'm not paranoid.
Harmony prevails.
How tiresome.
One way to tell if they're on my property is
The
how much
forest
corruption do I
speaks.
have. Corruption's going down to 0, which means they're not technically on my property anymore. So they could be down here. Are they at war with anybody else? Just me. They're not at war with me yet. They're at war with only Bleak Holds. So I don't really have to go play footsie with them and just run around.
I weave the living forest.
With grace.
So annoying.
The forest protects.
The forest provides.
Okay, I would still be within reinforcement range, so
Nestra.
Arahan.
Seeking purity.
especially against like Skaven that I might fight. I need a solid front line.
I am called. A shrine to Isha. I commune.
She does have recruitment reduction on her too, right? I think we got the one that I can't remember. I think one of the aura ones also gives recruitment reduction. Do not know where they are. Is it worth it for me to run down and just scout? Probably not.
Harmony of spring.
Until I deal with this. Yeah, this is where we gotta fight Skaven.
Duty.
Adventure. Why do we waste time?
Why do you waste energy?
Might be a few too many spears, but I'd rather not play around in case they get something crazy. No, this is much more reasonable. As I said before, they literally had like 5 tier 4 units. So I don't know what the spawn is on this. So like they have one tier 4 unit. So we got a bit luckier here.
A regrettable necessity.
Yeah, I learned my lesson not to underestimate this because you could get mutant rat ogres, which once again I faced 4 of those and a brood horror, and that's just like your worst nightmare if you don't have enough spears. So, and the spears are not like that expensive. I'm pretty sure they got buffed. I don't remember them being 30, 40. The shield ones definitely got buffed, but they're harder to get now. I think you could get the shields for free, but now you have to have the forge. But even the base ones, I'm pretty sure got buffed a little bit because honestly, they were really weak for compared to a lot of other entry-level infantry, how expensive they were. Okay, so we just want to try to hold them in this choke point if we can, and then just take them down with the archers and just our positioning.
Children of Athelloran!
Again, we'll just kind of position her around them for the auras.
Sisters of Twilight!
Even though, you know, she is losing some effectiveness on her archery, it's just worth it to do that. Now, I could have the sorceress stand there as well, but some of them I think I need to give to the Lord
Awaiting order.
to get the bonuses, like the thing that like it's extra like damage after battles. I think has to be. I think a Lord has to have it, although I'm not sure. It says Lord on it, so I don't know. I don't have any like archer type of things. I don't think so. Put these over here. They're hidden. Okay.
Hunters! Asray Riders!
Okay, so we need to neutralize the flamethrowers for sure.
Blade guard! Eternal Guard! Blade Guard! Bowman, ready!
Arahan and Nestra!
Defenders of Athel-Loren! To the fray!
Yours to command.
Yes!
Speed of Azrael.
They will die!
Onward.
For Eldrasor! Eternal Guard! Mykonos! Swift! Glory to the eternal realms!
Battle ready.
It is done! Blade Guard! To battle! Attack!
Sisters of Twilight!
Eternal Guard!
Fear the Deepwood.
Raiders of Athel-Loren! At once! Ever ready! Mykonos! Like the wind!
Sisters of Twilight! With me, sister!
For Ariel!
Sent by Orion!
For Ariel!
Y'all just chilling? Get in there.
Ariel! For Ariel!
Now.
Like the wind! Armed and ready! Ride them down! Mykonos!
Sister! Kill them!
I will.
Ready and waiting! To battle!
Lighting the path!
We grow restless! Raiders, to battle! Cavalry, quickly! As you say!
Bringing harmony!
Eternal Guard! For Eldrasor!
They might get my eagle. To be honest, this eagle's not doing that much. It does help you somewhat with lords, but
For Athel-Loren! Glory to the eternal realms! For Canos! Now! To the fray! Straight away! Armed and ready! Very well!
Harmony! Warfare!
To battle! Eternal Guard! For Ariel! Tell them! Let's... Your command!
Azrael's name.
War is tragedy!
Eternal Guard! Blade Guard! With haste!
Nature calls us.
yeah, we want to run down as many as possible because they can retreat and we might have to fight them again.
At once!
So we do want to kill as many as we possibly can. Is there a lord over here somewhere? Doom Flayers. Okay, I definitely want those going down.
Season of wrath. Guided by the weave. Ariel shows the way.
Swift of foot!
End them.
Quickly, now! At once!
It's just slaves.
Riders ready! We accept the war.
Dusk's decree! Seizing the position! With me, sister! Dawn and dusk! Hunting my foes!
Archers ready! Immediately! Without delay!
Not sure if I'm gonna get over here fast enough.
Ever ready!
Bros, come on. I'm not gonna be able to get there. I should have had the wizard running too.
With haste!
Ready to serve.
Realistic camera is pretty annoying sometimes.
Hand of the forest! Sent by Orion! Bringing harmony!
Blade guard! Awaiting orders!
Yeah, so I should have run the Hawks over there faster. I just mismanaged that. I think we did pretty good damage to them. The most important things to kill were the Rat Ogres, which I think we got most of those, and the Death Runners. Or, not the Slingers. Blanking out on the name, but whatever. They're ranged units. Their Warp Fire crew, for sure, had to go. We killed most of that, but they might get those back. Yeah, the Warp Fire throwers obviously would completely annihilate our infantry if they got just even one round off. Those things are so devastating if they go unchecked. This thing actually did a lot better in the spears than I thought it would. I thought my spears would just, you know, annihilate it, but that is not what happened. They almost took out my spears. It's one of those things where they're good against infantry. They have bonus versus infantry, and they're heavyweight. You know, they weigh a lot. They have a lot of armor-piercing damage, so their charge is pretty devastating. But spears are all obviously good against them too.
This is the price you pay. Make it quick. Make them scream.
Oh, nice. You actually get money and a bonus for killing, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much always gotta take the money.
When do we fight?
90% of the time,
When necessary.
most factions, you're gonna take the money. Okay, did we wipe them out? Okay. Looks like they maybe...
The seasons smile upon us.
Okay, we might just dash back up over here just to heal.
My visions predict
Let's see what's up with these guys.
Triumph
Repeater crossbows aren't... They're kind of annoying, but they're not that big of a deal, especially if we get a couple more
Night
archers.
and day.
Okay, and then over here, there was one that was like ambush defense chance, which is one that's usually not like something that you think about, but at least not something I focus on a lot of times. But when we're trying to run down beastmen, might be helpful. If we do get ambushed, at least we have extra missile strength with that one. This just feels a little greedy. Like, we get some extra money from raising. And some extra post-battle loot, which is good. But, I mean, we got to get at least 5 anyways to come through here. But I feel like the ambush chance might be a better bet.
Inseparable. Invincible. When do we fight?
Only when necessary.
Spreading harmony.
This bird's pretty expensive. I mean, it's the cost of, like, I guess 1.5 archers. Almost 2 archers for this bird. Is this bird worth 2 archers? Not in normal circumstances. I mean, I just feel like these are just way better. About the same price. These are just like infinitely better. Especially with this lord.
The waker of trees.
But, you know, it's always a question of like how much can I get away with without losing to like a 20 stack of beastmen right here. I think replacing this with 2 archers is probably a good idea, especially because it's injured.
Harmony has prevailed.
I
Let's
weave
go
the
ahead and
living forest.
grab 2 of those. Okay.
The
And
waker.
we still
I
haven't seen
enjoyed
dude
that.
yet, so we'll see. Now, we did get an armor piece here. Vigor loss reduction is pretty massive. The healing is good. I do have the thing that gives like huge bonuses. Yeah, this. So we could save up and get tier 2 on the Twilight Spear if we wanted to. This right here for the campaign movement range seems pretty legit. And 10 growth for the local province is pretty nice as well. I mean, is Eagle really that bad? I feel like it kind of is. The ambush is definitely relevant for later, but now you're this is like late game. Oh, that gives you ambush defense plus 25 or plus 50%. Oh, that's if you reforge it. So Hawkish Precision is pretty... Like, the reforge is very good. The range for Way Watchers, like, late game. Nah. And these aren't, like... These are okay. So, I think it's just this, right? Especially because we are kind of recruiting some stuff right now. Or the movement range. I think I want the Vigor Loss just in case we run into kind of a tough fight here. It's just so strong. Oh, the upkeep reduction too. I forgot about that. That's obviously huge. And we get an extra unit of Glade Guard. Yeah, it's pretty big. That campaign line of sight actually could be pretty relevant for spotting the Beastmen. Okay, so we have movement or upkeep reduction or vigor loss. I think we'll go with vigor loss.
The craftsmanship is impeccable.
What about me? Listen to the sounds.
Because I'm pretty sure she can get some of these, right? She can get Twilight Helm. Now, if she dies, I lose that, but... Damn, that's a really good bonus, too. I just noticed her bonus, Ariel's Chosen. Extremely good on a sorceress, so... Okay. And then, yeah, I think hiring a couple of archers is probably a good idea. It's gonna suck to go to war with him, but... If he takes this, we're gonna have to, probably.
The seasons smile upon us.
Unless he wants to be friends with us. I mean, I guess we could try to befriend him. As long as we're not at war with him, then it's Clan Spittle, okay.
I am content.
I am bored.
Damn, okay. It's gotta be Redhorn, Beastman, or Broken Nose. I get extra relations with Towson. Where are these other
Why do we
freaking
waste time?
Why do
Beastmen,
you
man? I
waste
just kind of want to
energy?
run down and see if I can just... If they ambush me, at least I know where they are. Beastmen are like probably the most annoying faction
With grace.
to deal with.
No, you failed.
The sanctity of...
How does he feel about us? Okay, Bleakhold is pretty much getting wiped.
Burden of the Shadowlands. Yours is a short span, so why do you seek me out?
They want a trade agreement? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be killing a bunch of their enemies over here, so...
No, we cannot.
Maybe they'll be friendly with us.
The forest protects.
The forest provides.
This is on their property.
Serene
They're
Nestor.
not gonna like that, but...
Tempestuous Arahan.
Retreat.
Agreed. An arrow in the head.
Strength in mercy.
Ariel sends us. Itching for fresh battle.
Does this already count as a trespass? Are they already pissed? How about that?
When Loic dances, so shall I.
Yeah, so, I mean, we might as well just go all the way and just run past them and take out
Awaiting
Vol's Anvil.
bloodshed.
They don't have any armies, so...
Hurry it up!
Grassland. Are there any forests? Grassland. Because if people fight me in a forest, it's good, but... Okay, so we'll just go to, like, right here.
Seeking purity.
That way, if beastmen, like, roll up through here or something, then we can just, like, maybe underway back over. But... movement speed. Do I have any other boot things? Okay, I've got the Twilight Helm. Own army and okay, so I could give this over to... I mean, the Dreaming Boots, it's own army. And the Lord has the evasion, though. So I could go for that for the movement speed. I still think just filling up all of your slots with tier 1s is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and go for that.
Such masterful handiwork.
My one will be even finer.
Twin defenders of the glades.
Okay, and then here I think we said we want to do Sight Beyond Sight. Wild Heart. And then...
Ariel's will triumphs once
Did that,
more.
just because I ran through their entire property, hopefully that didn't add any extra. No, it's 10 if you set one toe on their property, no matter what.
craving prey.
Okay, and now we want to move this one. Okay, we want to move this over here. And I guess we can go ahead and okay, so the award has to have that one. It says Lord only. And then this one is Own Army. Okay. The grammar is a little weird sometimes on some of these things. Okay, what are we looking for? 46 minutes. Alright, we've almost got that covered. Got that covered. Okay. I did forget to. Well, it's probably fine. Okay, we could upgrade this, but I think we need to invest more over here to make sure that we get those Hawk Riders. Do I have the upkeep reduction thing? I don't think I have that yet. I need to get that soon, but either way. Oh.
The Sisters of Twilight.
We need to make sure that she has... I think that's fine. As long as everything's equipped. Okay. Hopefully I don't forget anything. Oh, wait. No, it's my flag. I thought that was their flag for a second.
What is this foolishness?
Okay, so they just sacked this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
When do we fight?
Only when necessary.
There will be blood! To battle, sister! It will be a glorious battle! Make these fools cower.
Our quest resumes at sunrise. Serene Nestra.
Tempestuous Arahan. Spellweaver.
Alright, so we're gonna get 2 more slots here. We don't have... Oh. We don't have any kindreds yet. Okay, so there's 0% corruption here, which means they're not on my property still. Do I just get rid of them?
How I enjoyed that.
I just feel so
Remain
greedy.
calm.
I have to get this too, which is gonna be pretty big. Now, if they occupy those heathlands, then I don't get any bonuses for the heathlands. So you really don't want to be friends with a lot of people near you, in theory. You want all the heathlands to be cleared so that you get the +1 per turn. Now, I believe if you're military ally, you might get bonuses for that, but okay. So this guy's over here trespassing. Is he technically declared war on me yet? I'm 100% gonna kill him.
A season of
If I get an
peace.
opportunity,
A
though.
season of waste.
He's not at war with me yet. But
Onward!
Together.
what is his penalty? Oh, low bestial rage. Bestial rage.
Itching for fresh battle.
The waker of trees.
Harmony prevails.
How tiresome.
Listen
Okay,
to
so
the
they should
sounds.
not be on my property yet.
Communing with the land. I commune.
Now, how many more spears do I need?
Mistra.
Got
Arahan.
3.
Bliss.
Bloodshed.
Oh, sister.
Oh, we'll hold on to him for one more turn.
Forest
And here we'll hire. Do we need that many? 3? That might be a little too
I
many.
share the forest's thoughts.
So that'll give me a 5 stack front line. I think that's okay. And then over here, definitely want this. Lord and hero recruit rank. Wow, so I can hire a new like lord if I have to, and it's rank 7 to defend some of these places, which would be very nice. And these buildings are a lot cheaper than they used to be too, but the upgrades are very expensive. Do I want a Glade Captain, these like war dancers? I mean, these are only 200. 40, 38, 36. They can get plus 24 melee defense. I mean, they put them at like 62 melee defense, but 24 melee attack down. So it'd be 16 base melee attack. So we could go to 24 melee attack with 44 weapon damage on them. 20% physical resist. I mean, it seems like they'd be really hard to hit in combat. Like, they would be able to stand up, but it's just that low armor and low HP. They just get wrecked, in my experience. $30, $49. They can get missile resist. Do some really nice anti-large, but these things are fairly cheap. Now, if I could get the poison, the Hagbane tip ones, I would be a lot more interested, but I mean, we get 15% off of these too, so these are basically like almost the same price. It's close. It's like $190 for them. These are just so much better on sieges, and especially because they get that special cast. I mean, this is just the cavalry that we're going with for most of the game, if not all of the game. There's nothing to get here. Yeah, I think we just wait on this. I mean, we could go ahead and grab this. Four extra units. Yeah, I think we're priced into that. Just too good of a bargain to pass up for defense. Still not gonna give us like an insane defense, but it'll be decent. Okay, so I'm gonna be pissed if those beastmen hit me right now. The purple ones, because we didn't see them. But okay.
Yes, the mighty Deepwood welcomes you beneath.
Azray, the Deepwood protects its sons and daughters. Unwise.
Azray, we will see our homeland persist through all the coming age.
Certainly not.
I think you're not considered as much of a threat either. like great power unless you start taking over a lot of properties. And since we're not taking over properties, maybe it's slower for them to recognize us as a large threat. I believe it's based on the properties that you own rather than the size of your armies, but it might be the size of your armies that sort of go into the calculations of the great power diplomatic penalty.
Dawn, dusk, stronger together.
They're cutting this off. Okay. So the other beastmen are not on my property yet.
I observe.
Did I not hand off the units? It's a mistake if I didn't.
Twin defenders of the glades.
So I could get an elven steed. What does that give for me? Not much. I'd probably rather just get over here and get this transformation of Kadan. Wow. Whoa, they lowered the cost on that, I think, right? I thought it used to be 20. Oh, it's a great eagle now? It's not ideal for combat, man. It used to be a manticore. Come on, great eagle sucks compared to manticore. Is this any better? Minus 24 melee attack. I just don't think that's worth. Okay, well that makes Beast significantly worse, I think. See if they change any of this. Physical resist. Amber Spear is just still too expensive to spam. I mean, on a flying unit, when you get up above like that and you can shoot down on them, maybe Amber Spear is okay, but I just don't, like, why would you use that over Flock of Doom? Maybe against, like, single entity, very heavily armored units, maybe. But physical resist and speed, I mean, that's cute with cavalry, but I mean, I guess the 24% speed, like, that is relevant, and it has pretty good range on it, so you could slow them down long enough for your archers to, you know, put in a lot more work. It does last for quite a while. I don't know. Either way, that's what I want. I don't think the horse is really going to do a lot. The unicorn, it doesn't give us much more armor or much more HP, and I'm not going to be fighting with her anyways, so I thought she had more bonuses than just that. I thought she had the vigor bonus, but I guess that's an aura that's in combat. Okay, but anyways, alright, well, we will start off next episode. I'll go ahead and pull the trigger on this fight.
Not I, you. Duty.
Adventure.
Who's at war with them? Karkarond. I want to just go ahead and kill them before they... I don't know how many armies they have, though. It might just be this one.
The Sisters of Twilight.
So we're gonna have a lot of
Show me a foe.
Show patience, sister.
6, and then we're gonna have a lot of this beast stuff. We have the 10 or the 5 melee defense. We can hire more birds soon, but I think we'll have the opportunity while they're not hiding. I just need to go ahead and try to take them down.
So bored.
So impatient.
If, like, everything else are minotaurs, we might be in trouble, but
Listen.
19 versus 15, but I think we're just a lot stronger.
Spellweaver of Athel Lauren.
We are going to have to go onto his property to do this again, which he's not going to like that, but
I weave the living forest. I will go.
Yes, agreed. Open them up! Dangerous.
Well, we're at an hour, so we're gonna have to end it, but I just wanted to go in here and pull the trigger on this. Okay, we should be able to beat this. And we are in the forest too, so we get any sort of forest bonuses that we have. I think we had a couple that, I don't remember if we picked them up or not, but yeah, we should be able to beat that, and hopefully this is their only army. There's a chance they might have a second army, which would be very annoying, because I just made it enemies with another cloaked person that's going to be running around trying to backdoor me if that's the case, but we'll see. Like I said, I just wanted to go ahead and jump at the opportunity and just knock them off the map if I can, just get them out of there, because that's the biggest threat really is the Beastmen in this campaign, I think, just because they can sneak up on you so easily. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. It's just $3 an episode, minimum 10 episodes, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.